Hey loves, it's your girl DeeDee and welcome back to the channel. Before we get into the video, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. Also hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. And also make sure you chime in. I want to hear your thoughts on this particular video, so make sure you chime in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts. So I'm going to stop talking. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Here we go.
I think a lot of women don't understand that and their dynamic between a man and themselves, that they're takers a lot of the time. So that's another reason I don't want to hang out with you, because I'm always in the red when I'm hanging out with you.
Every time a man says that an ex-girlfriend or a woman that he's dated in the past is crazy, I've always been like, well, what did you do?
Right. What did you do?
Why is she crazy?
100%. Why did she crash out? Because I've crashed out many a times, but I never crashed out for no reason.
Anytime I've crashed out, I can guarantee you it's been a reaction.
Listen, I don't know who needs to hear this, but just because you have multiple baby daddies does not mean that you are less valuable. It does not mean that nobody will date you, okay? It just means that you need to refine your dating standards, because there are men out there like this who will say to you that you are less valuable because you have multiple children with multiple men. But at the end of the day, men who do that, I really qualify them as my sisters.
Maybe if I already...
And see, there's the shaming tactic. I was waiting for it to come out. You got to understand that men have standards as well. So men, their standards will not allow them to take on a woman with multiple children and multiple baby daddies. That's just it. And they shouldn't be shamed into doing it if that's not what they want to do. It's not saying that you're not valuable at all. It just means that men who have standards and deem themselves valuable don't want to take on that huge responsibility, because it is a huge responsibility to take on multiple children. This is why the baby dads walked out and didn't want to have nothing to do with it, because it was a big responsibility. So you can't possibly think that most men are going to want to come in and take on multiple children. That is a huge responsibility, especially when they don't have kids. So that's simply it. And I think a lot of women, you do a disservice to yourself to try to shame men who don't want to do that. They're not saying that you aren't valuable, because you're valuable to those kids. They're saying they don't want to take on that burden and that responsibility because that's not their children. You understand? Let's continue.
Ha-ha'd your story like 47 times and I'm hearting all your little pictures and breaking my finger. Like, are you picking up what I'm putting down? Because you're making, I feel desperate now.
One thing about me, I don't play. If we go into a restaurant and you sit with your back facing towards the door, we would never go on a date again and you'll never see me again. Because what type of are you a man or not?
I think a red flag that's not talked about enough is men who boo-hoo cry at their weddings. Why are you crying that hard? Like, all that tells me is that you did some shady stuff during the whole relationship and you literally cannot believe that this girl is still choosing to marry you. That's all that tells me.
Stop it. Get some help.
This man requested that on the second date, the woman come with no makeup on. How do y'all feel about that?
How do we feel about that?
Yeah, let's talk about it. How dare you request how I show up to the date? First of all, like, I haven't thought about it. I was just like listening to the segment.
Right.
But I do believe that there is some validity in understanding who a woman is and what she does look like.
Right.
Before you are too far along.
Right.
Right. I mean, so it's not unreasonable to request that in this day and age, because we know that there are transformers out here. You know, and I said this before, makeup is an enhancement, or should be an enhancement to the way you already look. It shouldn't be a complete transformation, in my opinion. You should be able to see what you look like through the makeup. Makeup is an extension or an enhancement, not to transform you into a totally different person, because there are people out here who look totally different when with the makeup on versus without. And to me, that's what I call a transformer. You literally transformed into a totally different woman, a totally different look. I don't think that's unreasonable, because men want to see what you really look like without all the paint on your face. After all, he has to live with you. He have to look you in your face every single day. He has to be attracted to you. And I think that's the best way to determine if he really is. I'm just saying. So I think women should encourage it and invite that, because you know you don't look the same with all that makeup on and all that hair. You know you look like a totally different person, and that man just want to see what you really look like. That's all I'm saying. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Let's continue.
I think requesting it is kind of outrageous. You're not going to tell me what I can and can't wear, what I put on my body at all. That's just not happening. Right. But I feel like, I mean, eventually I'm going to want to be comfortable around you. So I'm going to, not wear makeup. I'm going to be in my sweatpants and my, baggy t-shirt just because that's how I am on a regular basis, you know? But for you to request that, I don't think that's appropriate.
I'm gonna go in the store. You said you were taking me shopping.
Come on, I was taking you shopping, but not no Louis Vuitton.
This is where I want to go shopping at. Where
Come
else
on.
is over this gonna go?
Man, come on, Forever 21. What you on? I'm not gonna take you to Louis
Forever
Vuitton.
21, boy. I'm not no Forever 21.
Man, I've been knowing you for that long. This is our second date, dude.
On the day you need to be able to keep up.
Come on,
And
listen,
I
I'm not
shop at
gonna take you to no
places
Louis
like
Vuitton, bro. This is the second date, bro. I said I was gonna take you shopping Forever 21 last one.
So I am.
Listen, is she talking about she's not no Forever 21 type of chick? I don't see why not. You look like it. I'm just saying, not trying to be mean, but you don't look like a Louis Vuitton type of chick either. If we just gonna go off of looks, you look like you fit right in with Forever 21, and there's nothing wrong with that. But to expect somebody else to take you, he said it's the second date, to take you shopping at Louis Vuitton, spend thousands of dollars on you, is insane. Insane. Let's continue.
Officially done dating. I'm done. Over it. Not doing it anymore. I am just going to protect my peace. Not wanting or willing to be intentional about dating. So it's like, what is the point? I'm just over it. I've been using the apps. I've been meeting people here and there, and I will be deleting the apps, and I will just be alone. I'm over it. I don't feel like entertaining anyone anymore. I am completely drained from it. I just can't do it anymore. And I don't know how I got to this place, but I'm completely over it. I am, just leave me alone. Forever. I'm done.
This is how, some women feel, and this will be the outcome for a lot of women, because I don't think that women are able to find what it is that they're looking for. And like a lot of women say, they will not settle. So they will not settle. They don't want an average man. They want a rich man. They can't find a rich man. The men don't want them. So yes, I guess it would be draining. So I kind of get it. I get the fact that a lot of women are worn out because either they can't find what they're looking for, and it's stressful for a lot of these single women out here, because a lot of these women, and I'm not trying to be mean, but a lot of them are older. It's not like these women are 20 years old in their prime and looking for real decent men to build with. A lot of these women don't want to build. And I don't know her case, so it's not speaking directly to her, but just in general, how a lot of these women are. They don't want to build. They want you to pay for everything. They're looking for specific things that to me are a bit unrealistic, and they can't find it. So there's no other choice but you to tap out. There's no other choice but to tap out, because if you can't find this, what I consider superficial, there's nothing else you can do, because the men have to want you. You can have a preference. Once again, you can want what you want, but if the men aren't willing to give you that, then there's nothing else for you to do but tap out. So listen, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comments of this video. Comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.